My name's Johnny.
Drop it.
Hey, how's it going, Joker fam? It's your boy Haha Joker, aka the Black Joker, back at it again. Another Madden video for you guys. So, as you guys know, or if you guys don't know, you're about to know, we have a new title update for Madden. So, we have somewhat of, as I said in my last video, we have the end of flashbacks, LTD, signature series, veterans. That's it. There's not going to be any more legends, all that. It's not going to be any more. They don't know if they're going to be replacing it with something else, but as of right now, there's not going to be any more signature series, veterans, stuff like that. They're done with those. Next up to talk about is there's a title update out. Now, there's a lot to obviously that goes in the title update, but as you guys know, on this channel we only talk about MUT, alright, Ultimate Team. We don't talk about connected franchise and stuff like that. We don't really worry about that. But kind of like in a nutshell kind of thing, they pretty much just gave X Factors to certain players and took away X Factors from certain players, as they've been doing throughout the year. So like Derrick Henry's got one now, Tre'Davious White's got one now. So a few of those players, they've got new ones. TJ Watt, I believe he got one too. So those are a few things as far as what else went into the update when it comes to just doing regular, we're doing regs and stuff like that. And they've made some changes to franchise mode, but I'm not going to really get into that. But what we do have is that we have new signature series, which, like I've said already, will probably be the last ones. And then tomorrow, I think they're going to be talking about more of what we're going to be expecting from Series 5. Now, I will give you guys my thoughts on what the Series 5 is going to really pertain, because I somewhat got the Series 5 master right as far as position wise. So, you know, I'll give you guys my prediction on who I think the Series 5 master would be. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get into the title updates. Now, as far as some of the gameplay things, they added logic to prevent pressure and accurate throws versus run commit defense. So pretty much when you run commit, if for some reason they were passing, it will end up being an inaccurate throw. Now, there's a key word in here, which is added logic to prevent pressure and accurate throws. I've seen some very interesting things in this game, and logic doesn't really have much to do with it. So I don't know how efficient this is going to be, because there's a lot of things logically that happen in this game that just don't make sense. So the fact that they implemented that word in that sentence dealing with Madden, it's very let's just say I won't really get my hopes up on this, okay? But anyways, next up we have added out of position fumble penalties to wide receivers playing running back. Now, as most of you guys should know, we've seen it in the tournaments and so on and so forth, that people will have this certain plays that they can put wide receivers at running backs. We've seen it in the MCS tournaments where you've seen like a Dante Hall at running back, or Devin Hester at running back, or whatever the case may be at running back. But now they've added out of position fumbling penalties to wide receivers playing running back. So pretty much if you get hit, you more than likely off a rip, you probably gonna end up fumbling. So I'm glad they added that in the game. Fix the issue causing the wrong snap receiver when using audibles in the Saints Taysom Hill formation. Now, I don't know too much about this, causing the wrong snapped receiver. I don't know anything about this. I don't really run into the Taysom Hill package too often, and I don't use it. So if you guys had an issue with that, you go ahead and let me in the comment section below. Fix the issue sometimes causing shovel pass animations to release from the wrong hand. It's glitchy, but like I guess it's good that they fixed it, but I've never run into people running shovel passes, number one. And number two, I guess it's one thing if somehow you're shovel passing with the wrong hand and it's like you're getting it off when you're not supposed to. I mean, I'm guessing that's just like a glitch kind of thing, but I don't know. They fixed it, so you know, it is what it is. And they have new equipment updates, which, you know, not really worried about. And they have also added a new functionality with play call, cooldowns, and limits. So this feature will be introduced via house rules. Madden Ultimate Team now has the ability to configure a play call, cooldown, or limit. After selecting a play with cooldowns, that play will not be selected again until X amount of plays have been run. With limits, a play call will have a configured number of how many total times that play can be called for the rest of the game. Cooldowns and limits can be combined together. We're excited to hear your feedback when House Rules launches, likely the end of January, early February. So, pretty much, this is going to essentially stop you from spamming plays. Okay? Now, they're introducing it in the House Rules. I don't know if they plan on doing this throughout I don't know if they're going to do an update where this is going to be a thing, or if they're going to probably try to implement it next year, or whatever the case is. But it somewhat makes you have to open up the playbook a little bit more than what most people are comfortable with. You'll see it mainly on defenses. People spam the usual 3-4 blitz all linebackers. People will spam mainly the DB Buzz blitz, which is very popular in the Madden community. I've seen a lot of people run it, and you know, it's not that, you know, it's an issue, more so because you can stop it in a sense, but it's like it gets annoying having to keep spamming it, and it's like you don't have any pass D, so you rely on a blitz. So, and on top of that, it works well on offense. People who love spamming run plays, and that's it. Me personally, I like spamming slot post angle. It's a formation that I'm comfortable in, and it has the route combinations that I like. But again, it stops that in house rules. Now, granted, like I said, I don't know if they're going to be implementing this in the game as far as outside of house rules, like in weekend league or regular seasons. I don't know if they're going to be implementing this next year, maybe. I have no idea. I really don't know where they're going to go with this, but it will be in house rules when the next one resets. So that's what we have coming to that. Add ability to choose your front art of specific Madden Ultimate Team players. Now, if you have, they're only doing this for NFL 100 players first, but their plan is to get it to all players. Now, here's the thing. I don't know specifically if they're going to... Alright, so pretty much the art that they've been using, like if you've seen the NFL 100s on Twitter or on Instagram, they have like the cool little art pictures of them, and it has a little name and stuff like that. You'll be able to put that in the game starting today, okay, once it updates and stuff. I don't think I can do it right now, honestly. I'll try just to see, but I don't think I can do it right now. But you get to choose your card art, essentially. But right, like I said, it's only for NFL 100 players right now. So you can do it with any NFL 100 player. I don't see an option to do it right now. It will probably be down here. You could probably just click on a box next to it, and you might be able to do it. Now, I don't think it will be like this, but I'm guessing what they're doing is that for the rest of the players that are not NFL 100 players, it might just take the card art out of a... So if you like the card art of a core elite player that's powered up, so like let's say Von Miller, for instance, right? He has the legend card. He has the core elite. He has the, the series master. So let's say you like the series master card art better, all right? But you have his legend card already powered up. You can go ahead and take his series master card art and put it up front. So like if it comes up as your top 3, it would show that it will still be max level, but it will show the card art of the series whatever series he was, the series master card art instead of the legend card art. So that's the only real change. So I'm thinking that's what they're going to do. They're just going to take card arts out of what they've already been showing for this Madden 20. I don't think you'll be able to, like, for example, Eric Dickerson. He's played for the Oakland Raiders. He's on my Oakland Raiders theme team. But I don't think he has a Oakland Raider jersey on for his card art. I think it's only the card arts that they have in the game right now. So I can only switch between this one or his, whatever, the NFL 100 card art. I can only switch between those two, and maybe the power-up one too. Like the actual power-up card, just his power-up, I might be able to switch between that one too. So those three, but that's it. I can't switch to his, like, Oakland Raider jersey. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they're able to do that. But, you know, it's okay in a sense. I'm not really, too, amazed by it. I might do it for the NFL 100 players, but I really don't think I'm going to do it for the rest of the players. Unless they are doing it like where you can change the jerseys. That's the only way I could find myself doing that. But anyways, I believe, let's see, a lot of this is fix the issue with play call menus not always shutting down correctly at the end of games. Never had an issue with that. Fix the issue causing the wrong ball spot after kicking plays in college overtime house rule games. So if they come out with another college rules, like house rules overtime game, if they come out with that for house rules, there was an issue with it, so it's fixed now. And outside of that, the rest of it, Superstar KO, and that's it as far as the title update. So nothing too crazy. Again, I don't really run commit a lot, so that whole run committing logic thing, I'm not really too worried about. But again, I've said this before in a recent title update that they had put out. It's not so much of what I'm worried about, of what they update. I'm more worried about what's broken or what they will break. Because as we know, anytime something gets fixed in Madden, something breaks. It's just that simple. The worst break that I've seen out of playing Madden through my entirety from Madden when I was on, from PlayStation to 360 to Xbox One, the worst Madden break that I've ever seen was last year's Madden, where and I'm sure some of you guys might remember this, comment down below if you do, there was a glitch in the game that you will always fall forward. So pretty much, if you were, let's say if you were on your opponent's 10-yard line, all you had to do was spam quarterback sneak and you will get a touchdown. And it was just that simple. And because it was so late in the game when this break happened, it took all the way to the next title update for them to fix it. It wasn't an immediate fix. It took to the next title update. It was the worst ever. There was, like, you would pretty much have to, if there was a run play happening, you would have to tackle the running back in the backfield to pretty much prevent them from gaining like a 3-yard run, because they were going to fall forward. So if you hit them back at the 2, you would not lose 2 yards. It was guaranteed you weren't going to lose yards at any point unless you were running like horizontal, like to the sideline. But if you were running straight up field, like if you ran a halfback dive and you got hit in the backfield, you got to hit him like, you have to run like an all-out blitz and hit him as soon as he got the ball in order to like make sure they lose 0 yards. That's how bad it was. Because if they got to the line of scrimmage, they were gaining at least 3 to 4 yards. 100%. I don't care if you met him square up, okay? Like head to head, he was getting yards. There was no stopping it. And the quarterback sneaks were the worst. I've seen the animation where they get pulled forward, where they'll wrap him up, but they'll pull him forward. You get that animation every single time. The worst was a stumble animation, which they still have in this game, where you will like clip them and like they will keep stumbling, and they'll stumble, like they'll get into that stumble animation and nobody can tackle him. Like you'll get hit with that and like you'll have 2 other people still trying to hit him, but because he's already caught in that animation, it didn't matter he'll still fall forward another yards. That animation would happen in quarterback sneak. So it was the worst break I've ever seen in Madden when it came to updating. And it, like I said, it took to the next title update for them to fix, and that's more so what I'm worried about. It's not what they fix, it's what breaks in the game that I'm more worried about. And to me, it's somewhat similar to like the analogy that like if you put a knife 10 inches deep into somebody's back and you only pull it out 5 inches and you call that progress. It's kind of like that. Like, you guys update a lot of stuff in the game, but what breaks in the game, it's way worse than what you are trying to fix. And that's more so the problem. So like, they fixed something with run committing, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you come out in your blitz and you run commit and it's just, I don't know, instant pressure or something like, I don't know, something breaks and you can't do anything. Okay, it's going to be something stupid. It's just depending on what it is, okay, and how bad it is. Hopefully it's not that bad, but again, we'll see what happens. But anyways, with that being said, that's the title update. I'm going to go ahead, since it hasn't updated yet, and I got this, you know, watch the Madden live stream and stuff, and I got this news pretty early. We have the new signature series out, so I'm just going to go ahead, run them off real quick, and we're just going to talk about my opinions on the players now. Obviously, I don't have the back of the card, it's only the front, but, you know, it is what it is. First up, we have Marshawn Lattimore, which a lot of people want it mainly because he's of his speed. So Marshawn Lattimore comes in with 95 speed, 96 acceleration, 93 agility, 93 jump, 88 play rec. There we go. 94 man, 88 zone, and 90 press. Okay, so that's what he comes in the game. Now, 95 speed is important. Okay, he can get a power up, obviously. So powered up, he'll have 96 speed. So pretty much you're looking at a 99 overall, 99 speed corner if you have, you know, Sprinter and Coach Madden and stuff. 96 acceleration is very good. He's more of a man cover corner with 94 man coverage. I'm more of a zone. I like to have my corners have good zone, but he only has 88. So, you know, kind of rough for me, but that's Marshawn Lattimore in a nutshell. I don't think I'm going to be picking him up. He has good speed, he has good man coverage, but I'd rather have corners that have the zone, in my personal opinion. Next up, we have Stephon Diggs. Now, Stephon Diggs can be powered up. He comes in at a 95 overall. He has 92 speed, 91 jump, 94 catch, 90 catch in traffic, 94 spec, 92 short, 91 mid, and an 89 deep route running. So, the 92 short is not bad. 91 mid is and his deep route running is not good. Okay, at 89. His speed is not the best. He only has 92 speed. Powered up, it'll be 93. The Stephon Diggs, I don't really like it. Unless you're running Vikings theme team, that's the only use you have of him. There's better receivers. Okay, that's my honest opinion. I don't really like Diggs. So if you pull him, I would sell him and try to get a better receiver. And Marshawn Lattimore's a good corner. Okay, his speed makes up for a lot of things, but the way this game is, it's a very run-heavy game. Corners are not that important, and on top of that, like I said, he has good speed, but again, running man coverage in this game, you can still beat a lot of man coverages. Like comeback routes beat man coverages if you know how to throw it and when to throw it. Out routes can beat it depending on who you have. Like pretty much, if you don't have, to me personally, if you don't have an X factor on this Marshawn Lattimore, like man up or something like that, I just don't see him doing good, in my personal opinion. But again, those are my thoughts. It sucks that they ended off the signature series with these guys because me personally, I don't like any of them. If you want to pick up Marshawn Lattimore for his speed, hey, kudos. But I just don't see him on mine. But other than that, guys, that's the title update. Those are the new signature series players. I will be dropping a gameplay later today, so look out for that. You guys let me know in the comment section below. Are you guys happy with the title update? Number one. And number two, are you guys happy that the signature series and veterans and all this stuff is over with? Me personally, I wasn't really feeling them anyway, so it didn't really matter to me. But you guys let me know in the comment section below. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. Joker Fam, your support means a lot. Till the next one, guys. Peace.